guys and girls. Up at 3:30 AM. It's now just gone 4. Can only mean one thing. I'm off to Mikey's and we're off fishing. So, about to get into Mikey's car. Everything's ready. Van's loaded at Mikey's house. You can hear the birds tweeting away. Yateley pads, here we come. Can't wait. Stay tuned.
So, here we are. We're at Yateley pads. There's 6 of us on, and we've got the whole lake to choose from. We had a good walk around this morning. There's no signs of any fish, and we've gone off basically how we like the peg. So I'm in peg 14, I think it's now known as raised swim. Gav is over in peg 1, I think they call it pole position. So I mean, I'll show you my swimming a bit later on. However, to my left I've got a real big overhanging tree, which obviously is going to hopefully attract the carp, and to my right I've got a massive reed bed. So I've got a pop-up with some maggots just on the edge of the reed bed, and what I'm going to do now is where I'm here, it cuts right down to the side of the swim. So I've got a mixture now of hemp, casters, hemp, casters, maggots, boilies, and some bloodworm. So I'm hoping by the time that it's not cold, but it's not exactly roasting hot. So I'm hoping a bit of natural, get some little bits and bobs down there to grub on. I'm going to put a solid bag over the top and see how it does me a fish. I've probably had the rods in for about 2 hours now. No signs of any fish yet, but we've got till Sunday afternoon. It's now Friday afternoon, so we've got quite a while yet. So this has been 2 years in the making. This has. It's been cancelled once because of COVID, and now we've managed to get on it. So I've been looking forward to it for 2 years. Finally here. Going to get this bait up a couple of spots down the edges. So fingers crossed, I'll be able to grab one of these infamous carp out of here. So we'll see anyway. I don't think it's the easiest of lakes, but it's certainly an infamous place. There's been some very good anglers here over the years. So to catch one of these carp would be an absolute dream. So keep watching and hopefully we'll have some fish for you. I'm just going to get this bait in and crack on. So we're coming up to late afternoon, 4ish, 4:45. No bites as of yet. Gav has had, I think, a very, very, very slow run. Very slow run. Nothing on the end of it. So, get a bit of tea on. Today is chicken fajitas. Think food. Cracking idea. Absolutely banging. Go ahead and smash this down. And hopefully, when the light starts to drop, I'm going to get us a couple of bites. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this cooked, get it out, and then see what the night brings. Fingers crossed for a fish.
Alright, so we've been here for a few hours now. Not much has happened during the day, just as the sun's going down now. I've had a solid bag out there all day, just over by the bush on the corner, and it is just ripped off.
Get your net.
Oh, there she is.
Your rod's down, mate, you should avoid it.
Yeah, perfect. Just coming in now. See, it looks like a nice fish.
I love the fish that was, mate.
And yes!
Oh mate, she did.
What a start to the session.
Oh mate, that's a 40. That's got to be a 40.
Nah.
Mate,
High 20s, 30s?
No, I'm ready to walk down and take a
Oh! Oh! Oh shit! I'm laying in bed!
I bet you're asleep, weren't you?
No! I think Auntie's asleep.
Jesus.
Oh!
Yes! First one of the session!
Oh god, she's huge.
This could be a 40. Let's get her weighed.
Oh, she's bigger than I thought.
Well done, Rob.
We'll get some nice pictures for this.
Where is it, Rob?
Actually, do you want to lift it up?
This will be.
Is it a PB?
This is a PB, yes. Alright, so this is the result in that little, just off the bush. What we believe is £34. Oh, she wants to behave. Spin around. I don't need the bucket. Right, then cover her for a second. Our first take. We haven't weighed this thing yet, but we believe it's around £34, which unfortunately for me is a new PB, because we all know what that means. And I guess it's time to celebrate.
Whatever, Rob.
Is that cold, mate?
No! I took my breath away.
Well done, mate.
Cheers! Alright, hopefully this is the first of a few on this trip. Off you go.
Stunning.
Well done, buddy.
Wes!
Play good.
Hi again. So I've just been quite nicely awoken at about 6:30 this morning. It's only a small one, but this one, for the first time on the trip, is in an open water spot, so the fish are moving around. It's a great morning wake up. We'll get her out and see what she looks like. So we've just given this one away and just make sure everything's fine on the fish. It is £16 and 11 ounces, so quite a lot smaller than my first fish. But on a lake like this, every fish is welcome. It's not an easy lake at all, being the famous Yateley lakes. So every fish is a pleasure to hold.
Mikey, stay dead. Well done, Rob. Okay, so there's been a change of swim. I was up all night. I went for a full packet of solid bags. The swans were just relentless. Every half hour, 45 minutes, I was up with what sounded like a run, but not do the swans. So I've moved to peg 12. I'm in open water, 4.5 foot. Bit of bait, 2 solid bags and a 3-foot zig. I'm going to shall we get on. The pressure's 1042 today, so the pressure's really high. We're going to shall we get on. The first bite came about 5:30 last night. Rob's had another one this morning, so looking good for a few bites. Not necessarily any fish show today, but shall we get on? Get this out. It's of interest. Solid bag, injected with a bit of the Kiana goo and the Osbait's SXB wafter. Let's get it out, see if we can get a bite.
Good morning all. So this is my first little video. Mikey's had the camera. We have unfortunately ended up opposite sides of the lake due to the draw, but we're at Yateley pads. I started off with a solid bag on a close in edge spot, then a solid bag to the right of the reeds, left of the reeds, and then my middle rod was just about 5 rod lengths out, just on a wafter. Good spots, what I thought, the deeper on the boat, so I took the boat out with them in. And then a bit this morning, last night before bed I moved the left rod into a known money spot in the side of the reeds. Unfortunately it's getting picked up every 2 seconds, so I think it's going to be a deviate away from the solid bags. So this morning I've got all no beeps, no signs, nothing. So I am now going to change my tactics. Guys just walked around and he's told me a spot. He says maggots, everybody fishes maggots. He said, so get them out, put plenty out. So I bought 4 pints. I put 2 out, so 10:30 I put 2 pints out on this spot. He said fish 1 rod on it. Then there's a spot to the right. I'm now going to wade in, stick a storm pole in, and then drop a rig around the front of the reeds. So to see if that can do as a bite with the fish in and out of the reeds. So left rod's going to have to go in the same money spot, but instead of putting bait around it, I'm literally going to fish a pop-up and a single and put that over there, because I keep picking up, the ducks keep picking it up. I want something that I know if they pick it up it's going to reset. So that's my plan, that's what I'm going with. So yeah, we're going to go pop-up, maggot rig, and then maggot rig on the front of the reeds, and then let's see if we can get a fish. But yeah, nothing for us so far. Rob's had 2. Massive well done to Rob, you'll see in the video. He's doing really well. He's had a nice 34.10 PB and a mid double, but the 34.10 was an epic fish. It was absolutely fantastic. So new plan, 24 hours to go. See if we can pull a Yateley pads fish. I'll keep you posted, I'll keep the videos on. Let's see what we can do.
Right, so we're all just standing here, having a little bit of a chat, saying this is a typical Yateley water, saying not many runs come during the day, it's mainly evening and nighttime and morning water. And as we're standing there, my middle rod absolutely ripped off. Same position as the first fish, like just off the bush or in the margin on a solid bag, filled with some maggots and micro pellet, and topped off with dumbbell wafter. And this one looks like it should be, I'd say a low 20, but we'll give it away and check her out. Right, so we've just got her out the net, and end result is this very nice 22 pound 12 ounce mirror. If she'll behave, she's tensing up a little bit. There we go. As this is the third one of the trip. We discussed the team target before we got here, and we said we'd be lucky to get 2 out between all 6 of us. So for this being my third fish of the trip, in just 36 hours, we've still got, well, under 36 hours, we've got another 12 hours to go. So hopefully, between us, we can get a couple more. Beautiful. Oh. Nice. It's a trip of a lifetime. It actually is, especially for this lake.
My little setup for the weekend. So I've got the Tornos gold spools with the Tornos rods, with the wave runner boat. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Yateley pads is a lovely place. I've got one just around the corner on them reeds. Found a spot towards this tree here, and that's a little gravel bar which we put a load of maggot on, and then we've got a spot right in this cove here. We've just gone round and dropped it in. They're the 3 spots. They're what I'm sticking with now. You can do 1,000 different things. If you keep changing, you're just going to keep disturbing your water. It looks like they've gone on the end of the wind, which is why Rob's had 3 now, and he's down in weedy corner, which is far end, far corner. So hopefully there's still a few up in all these reeds here. There's still a few in these reeds here, and I can pick one out before the weekend's over. But we're all out maggot rig now, so fingers crossed, so we can get a bite. Let's catch you all in a bit.
Say it. Well, no luck so far for me or Gav. Rob's had a 3. So the wind's been, to be fair, the wind's been hacking down that way, and he's managed to snare 3. I think one was smoking water and 2 were from just in front of a tree. So I've moved pegs. I couldn't I couldn't have another night, another day with the swans wiping me out. So I've gone edge of this tree. I've got one out in open water. To the edge of the tree, it's too deep for the swans to dive down, so I'm alright there. I've got one from this tree this side. So I've got 3 different spots, and hopefully tonight will produce me a fish. It's now 10 to 6. Got another hour of light, and then we're into darkness. So hopefully the fish will move in and I'll have a bite. So hopefully I'll see it through the night.
Morning guys, so it's been a really tough Yateley pad late for us. This is the last morning. It's 20 past 6, so just got up, been watching the water. It's flat calm, I'm in the shallows. Literally not a movement, not a reed move. I haven't seen anything. So we've got a couple of hours left. Hopefully one slips up, but for me, Mikey, it's been really poor. We've not really had anything to go at, nothing to really show at. But yeah, it's beat us up. So tried everything I can think of, but unfortunately, unless something happens in the next 2 hours, Yateley pads is going to be a blank for me, and maybe Mikey. So the only person that's caught out of 6 of us is Rob. Rob's had 3, which is obviously really good. So fingers crossed we can snag one, but if not, it's been nice. It's nice to get out for 48 hours, nice to get out, chill out, not have to worry about anything, and just relax. It is lovely here, pegs are nice. So yeah, it's been a nice session. A fish will just finish it off. So fingers crossed, I'll keep you updated. Like I say, we've got till 10. Start a slow pat down as you do on the last day, but yeah, fingers crossed. So it's that time again, the dreaded hour left, last knockings. I'm in peg 1, pole position, Yateley pads. We've got an hour left. Mike is over there. The dreaded pat down. Who's coming down next? One thing to mention, Think Food. They give you these nice recycle bags. Put all your rubbish in or recycling. I've just used it for my rubbish, but absolutely brilliant addition. Saves me bringing black bags. But yeah, last hour, fingers crossed. Just a little update. Definitely last knockings now. It's a lovely morning though. Absolutely bliss this morning. Rods are still out. This new Sonic Torn-Offs XDs, my newbies, with the gold spool reels. Lovely bit of kit. Sonic gizmos. But yeah, they come with the rods come with all the protectors and everything for the rings and the butt ends and the tips, which is really good. And then I put them into the sleeves. I don't use a rod holder, but last knockings, here we are. Fingers crossed. If we get a bite, I'll be straight back on to show you.
Well, it's the last morning. No fish last night. It really got cold last night as well. It's still freezing now. The sun's out, but it's cold still. The pressure's still at like 1042 this morning. It's crazy pressure. But Rob's the only one who's had fish out. No other fish have come out. So living up to its reputation of being difficult water. Enjoyed fishing it though. Definitely come back when it's summer. All the little pads are up. But we've got a couple of hours left. Got to be off at 10 o'clock. So hopefully, between now and then, we'll have a fish. It's not looking likely though. But we've tried everything. I've tried the reeds, open water, under trees. The trouble is with the edge spots. Once the swans know you're there and you know your bait's there, that's it. They come and wipe you out. I've had about 15 runs, but they've all been swans. It's not good, but oh well. That's why I pushed out to the deeper water to avoid the swans. I mean, this is, I don't even see it with this one here. Keeps coming in, taking solid bags, off it goes. But what can you do? So I'll see how we get on. Last couple of hours. Been a good trip though, because Rob's had a PB. That was good to see, and it was an absolute beast as well. I can't remember what it weighed, 30, 34, something, 34.10 maybe I think it was. So yeah, trip's been worthwhile just to see that. Help and land it. So we're out in France in 5 weeks, going to Abbey Lakes. So looking forward to that as well. But this trip at the minute has been unsuccessful for me and Gav. But as a whole, it's been good because we've seen obviously Rob catch. So good trip, all in all. Win some, you lose some. We'll keep going. We're back out in a couple of weeks, maybe at Norton Disney I think. So we'll see. But until then, hopefully, we'll see with the fish. Well, unfortunately, that's it. Rods are now in. There's been 3 fish out, all by Rob. So massive congratulations to Rob, especially with his PB. The water looked absolutely freezing, but bless him, he took a bucket. So until next time, I think we're going to come back probably later on this year when the lilies are out and there's a bit more to it. Because apparently I'm in the in-between lilies swim, but there's no lilies here as we speak. So until next time then. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you've ever fished this lake before, please comment. Let us know where we went wrong. But it's been enjoyable nonetheless. Hopefully back out in a couple of weeks, then going to, like I said, Norton, and then off to France end of April to Abbey Lakes. So keep subscribe and you'll get notifications when the videos for them vlogs are up. But again, thank you for watching and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Take it easy guys, and tight lines.